Oh,
I
what
can
is
hear
this
you.
about
You hear
an
me?
autoerotic sex act that you did? What did you do?
Oh, I like to choke myself while I crank it.
Okay. Like
Oh,
Robin Williams type of thing?
I used to have this girlfriend, man. I lived with her, and she was a little freaky.
Oh, tell me about it.
She used to get like about half. Once you get about halfway into her, she used to like you to squeeze her tits really, really hard,
Okay. Is
and
that
then
unusual?
about, like a minute or so before she was ready to like shoot her cookies, she would want you to choke her.
Okay. That's not uncommon.
Well, it's a little offsetting the first time they want you to do it.
You're kind of conservative when it comes to your sexual prowess, aren't you?
No, but it's
You seem kind of straight-laced to me.
really.
Yeah, you
Well,
do.
if you mean like if I was at your house, would I let you tie me up? Well, no, ain't nobody tie me the fuck up.
Well, I know how to tie guys up, and I'm not going to hurt you when I tie you up.
Well,
I'm
it
not going
doesn't
to
matter.
strike you
Doesn't
on
matter.
your hips.
There's nobody tying me the fuck up.
Well, I'm just telling you, if you go to a dominatrix or a dom, whichever
Well,
one's your
I
choice,
wouldn't.
you need to ask, where do you not strike? It's a very important question. They should always say your hips. Your nerve endings are more close to the skin at your hips than any other place in your body. And I don't care how bad you want to get off. It's not worth having permanent nerve damage. It's not. So, I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe so, but
Yeah.
ain't no bitch tying me up.
Well, that's fine. That's your limitations, and it's okay to have a limitation.
I just don't have that level of trust,
Why? I mean, it's
especially as somebody I
very
just met.
erotic. You know,
I would like.
I think the most powerful orgasm that you can have is where you feel you have no control at all, no choices. It's more intense.
I
Yeah,
just
there's
don't have
something to
that. I
that.
just
There
don't
is
have that
something
much
to it.
trust in people.
Well, I mean, maybe if I worked with you a little bit just to talk
No,
about
no,
things.
it wouldn't happen.
I am really good at it though, and I love doing it. I love doing that.
If you want to, like, if you're saying like, hey, why don't you come on down to Oklahoma and we'll drink, some fucking, I don't know, fucking fire, some Fireball and fucking smoke some
Well, I'll
pot.
just slip you a
We'll,
roofie, and you won't know
we'll
what's
get
happening,
crazy.
and then you'll feel really, really
Fucking.
good, and you'll be grateful for me then.
So what? Now you're gonna drug me?
Well, I would never drug you.
You're gonna put the fucking Bill Cosby on me?
I would
Holy
let someone
cow,
else
that's
do it,
gross.
though. I'd turn my head.
That seems a little harsh. You want to
Why
get
do
me
you
to
think
your
it's
house
so
and
harsh
drug
when
me
you
so
talk
can
to me? It's like you're shocked
tie
when
me
you
up
talk to
and
me. You know what I'm
do
about.
unmentionable things to me. That, ugh.
Mm. But I cannot wait till I get this. It's called the mommy
I know one thing
makeover.
for sure. That if that's the case, if I ever do come to your house drinking and I buy the booze, I'm picking out whatever has the fucking skinniest bottle.
Oh my gosh. Life
I'm
is
gonna buy
good,
them little wee
Chill.
bunch of
Life
them
is
little
good.
them little Mickeys. That's what I'll show up with a big brown paper bag full of Mickeys.
Mhm.
Looking in
Well,
my
it looks
drink all
like
the time
Guy
for
has
president.
gone to bed. No, he's still there. Oh, Guy says that you're afraid of pussy. Guy, why don't you call in, or I could add you to the call if you want.
I'm afraid of pussy.
Yeah, he's saying Joe is afraid of pussy. I think you are. I think he's right on this.
no, no,
You're
no.
afraid to get down and dirty.
Well, no, but I just don't have trust in people to have my hands tied up. That's all.
Why
Takes
is
a lot
that
of trust.
so? Why is that? I mean, I'm not going to hurt you. Most
I just
women would
don't
not
have that
hurt you.
trust.
Oh my goodness. Do you like guys then? Is that where you trust? I mean, maybe we
I
could
like
find
guys.
Goose for you.
No,
I mean,
no.
Debbie's always talking about how he's gay. I don't know. I have no idea about his sexuality, nor do I care. So,
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So because I don't have trust in women to tie my hands up, that somehow makes me gay.
Well, they're thinking maybe you trust guys more. Do you think
No,
guys are
no,
more
no.
trustworthy?
I can honestly say that if I was gay, I wouldn't let no guys tie me up either.
Okay.
I just don't trust people. You're just not
Did you have
I don't
a trauma
have
in your
that level
childhood?
of trust in people.
Did you have a childhood trauma? You don't have to talk about it. It's okay. I understand. I get it.
What, you want me to talk about my oppressed fucking memories from my past?
If you want
All
to
I'm
talk
gonna
about
tell
them,
you
you're
is
welcome
this.
to, but you don't have
All I'm
to.
going to say about it is, if my uncle asks you if you want to go fishing,
Yeah?
don't go.
All right. He uses the wrong fishing lures or what?
That's all I'm going to say about it. If he wants you to go fishing, don't go.
Well, I hope nothing horribly wrong happened. I mean, truthfully, I would never want anyone to have a bad memory.
Not a lot you can do about that shit, is there? So why dwell on it?
I think you can. I think you can
Best thing to
change.
do is to spend your life, drinking and doing drugs and stuff to try to keep them demons
We
down.
can change the way we react to our memories. Just like on Spreaker, you change the way you react to how people behave. It's no different with a memory. Kind of like a remote control with the TV. You can choose what channel you want to listen to and watch. You don't have to go back to the same boring channel or hurtful channel and watch that image over and over. And I think it's more difficult when a man suffers trauma as a child.
What the fuck are you talking about? Like what? Like you lost me.
How did I lose you?
Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we can talk offline about this. We don't have to do this online.
There's nothing to talk about, bathtub girl.
You're just a little repressed when it comes to your sexuality. I want you to fully embrace the human experience.
I can assure you that there's nothing oppressed about my sexuality,
really?
Or am I non-adventurous?
Are you more a dom than a submissive?
I have my hands tied up. But if you want to come over and get freaky, there's a long list of plenty of fish women in the area that'll tell you that fucking I leave them sore.
Then you're not doing it right if you leave them sore.
They always come back. So.
That's one thing I want to tell men. If you're hurting the woman with your penis because it's a larger size, you need to get her ready.
I only got a little wee
because the
thing.
vagina stretches just like a penis stretches.
Oh, we've seen the videos.
But, that's true of female and male anatomy. The penis stretches the tissue, so does the vagina. It's no different. It snaps back. Not a problem. Not a problem. And Allie, if you don't think it's funny, you can leave. And I'm not saying he's gay. You're the one in the chat room saying he's gay. What the hell?
Yeah, that's me. Joe Seeker, big gay fuck, running around Canada in my rainbow van, fucking smoking pot and sucking cock. There's a sound fucking clip for you. That's me. Wearing my fucking red leather fucking hot pants and my fucking sparkly silver fucking muscle
You wear
shirt.
chaps. You don't wear pants. You wear chaps.
I got a leather cap.
Yeah.
Fucking big high heel white fucking boots.
Well, I got some shoes you can use. What size are you? 14, 13 in women's?
I don't know. I make my own clothes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you like to sew?
Yeah.
So you're very domesticated then? You would be perfect for me. You can cook.
I
you
hang
can
out at
sew.
a bar called the Empty Closet.
Have you thought about becoming a slave 24/7?
No. What is it with you and control? You have real control issues.
No, I really enjoy being a dominatrix.
You want to start, digging into each other. Control and.
Well, you bring up the subject of sex. If you want to bring up the subject, we wouldn't go there.
So fucked up.
If you would not bring up the
Were
subject
you raised
of
in a
sex.
closet?
In a closet? No.
Yeah, or something like.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Were you one of those military babies?
No,
that,
hell no. No, I was
really
raised up in oil.
Else to know they had, so they kept you in the basement and homeschooled you.
No, I was very much in the
So
public.
what is it with your control? About you having to control like everybody else?
Well, I'm very much like my grandmother was. She would make her husband shave his legs and underneath his arms before he can get in bed. And mind you, I thought it was normal for everyone to have separate bedrooms. It was just a different upbringing. And my
Wow.
grandfather worked at Alcatraz at one point. He was a mean son of a bitch. And yet he would shave his
grandfather
legs.
was a guard at Alcatraz.
No, he was over the kitchen. And he taught
was a what?
culinary lessons in the city.
He was a cook.
He was over the kitchen and he taught culinary lessons in the city. Like they lived on the rock. Like they had these little cottages. And you had to have a warped sense of humor to live there, apparently.
Wow. My grandfather escaped from Alcatraz.
No,
He
you
made
didn't.
like this fucking boat out of like rain jackets and hid it up in the rafters.
How did he make the boat?
There was going to be 4 of them escape, but one of them couldn't make it.
Is the
They
sound
made these
not
paper
working
mache
again?
heads. And like, to build
Hold on, they're not hearing you. Just hold on. Shut the fuck up.
he ran away and joined the circus.
Ugh.
And
Let's see here.
then there was that black man my grandmother slept with.
Really? Is that how you happened?
He well, we're not
Can they
really
hear
sure.
it now?
We're not
I'm
really
trying to
sure,
see if they can hear you.
But he
Can you guys hear him now? Is it better now? It's that time delay too.
he was a corn farmer. That
I just
fella.
need to get another computer. Just use this for programs.
That's a good hoot.
There we go. But my grandmother was very much into control. She even told Sam Walton what to do one time. He was taking over some banks, and she made a little mistake on one of her checks. Instead of writing 2,000, she wrote 20,000. So she went in to talk to the bank president, and he stopped the meeting with Sam Walton to take care of her needs. Sam Walton was a good guy. Or not? This sound's not working. See, I told you this wouldn't work.
Your grandmother fucking bitch slapped the founder of fucking Walmart.
Hell yes, she did. But he
Wow.
was gracious. He was gracious. Because she was pissed that she wrote, instead of 2,000, she wrote 20,000. She wanted to stop that check. So my grandmother was so different. And I mean, she was a nudist, just that's not a pretty sight when they're 90 years old. Not a pretty sight. So.
Wow.
Well, listen, it's been nice chatting with you. I don't think you have much more to say, and I really appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that News Guy's a big sissy.
And to be fair, News Guy's not here. So, News Guy, if you're hearing me, I am making clear that you're not here to defend yourself.
Yeah, but she's typing to me in the fucking offline chat that you're a sissy.
Who?
You are.
No, who's she?
You just typed to me that News Guy is a sissy. Don't deny it.
What? No, I didn't. I'm holding this
so.
thing with 2 hands. I can't type that well.
Come on. Like, it's nothing to be, tell him. You don't have to, like, hide.
I've told News Guy what I thought of him before. He knows how I think of him. He knows that I think he might be a cross-dresser.
And then deny it on air.
I suspect that he might